Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the channel. It's Ian K, where today I'm over at Jack in the Box because with spooky season in full effect, it looks like they're celebrating in a very monstrous way by bringing back a true fan favorite. And guys, you obviously know the title to this review. Let's get into it. Here we go. It's the Monster Tacos back on the menu here at Jack in the Box, and they are looking pretty awesome. Let's break this one on down real quick. Alright, so what you're looking at here is one of the 2 for $3 for these Monster Tacos here at Jack in the Box, and again, the value seems pretty high, especially for the size. So what this is a fried corn tortilla shell, and on the inside is a combination of beef, ground dark chicken, a veggie protein, as well as soy, along with spices, along with melty American cheese and taco sauce. So basically, it's the legendary ingredients of their regular tacos, just in oversized form, and definitely a monstrous size, guys, because they look pretty sizable, they really do. So let's see if the flavor is going to deliver on this one. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty familiar. This is the returning Monster Taco, just in time for spooky season here at Jack in the Box. Let's peep out this flavor. Yeah, guys, these are a true fan favorite over here at Jack in the Box. I mean, you can get them in oversized XL form like this. That is a beautiful situation. So the monstrous marketing is definitely warranted with this one. And of course, it's super fun in general because it's the legendary taco here at Jack in the Box. So let me confirm this goodness for you, and then we're going to get into some dipping, believe it or not, very soon as well. One last time, it's the returning Monster Taco here at Jack in the Box. Let's peep this out. Right away. Corn tortilla, that beefy mixture on the inside, the taco sauce, the right amount of saltiness, and it's layered with that American cheese. That is tasty. True fast food favorite. You know, I usually say simplicity is the key with some of these things, and with the basic ingredients list that have been around forever, again, it's the legendary flavor of this here. It is absolutely tasty, and when you combine that with the fried goodness that this is really done very, very nicely. The creaminess of the cheese really dovetails into everything here, and overall the flavor is up there. Very, very nice, with just the right amount of saltiness, as well as a little bit of spice. Pretty cool. But, and like I mentioned earlier, I had a feeling this was going to be pretty familiar because it's just a bigger version of the tacos that I reviewed back in 2019, which you're probably seeing jumping up on your screen here right now. So you know exactly what to expect from this one if you decide to give this one a shot. They're just a lot bigger, and again, guys, very satisfying. One of the most legendary fast food items from Jack in the Box since the very beginning, I believe. This is just done very, very nicely. Let's go for another bite, and we're going to get into some dipping sauce soon. Let's give it a shot. Love the crunch. It's done very well. Yeah, the saltiness is just perfect with this. It is really good and fairly warm as well. It's pretty much minutes old. All right, guys, if you're not dipping your tacos into some of the buttermilk house sauce, aka ranch, what are you doing with yourself? This is the absolute perfect pairing for these tacos without a doubt, and you're gonna find out why. All right, so let's get this open here. Some of that classic ranch action, as I'm completely ruining the top of this little label over here. It's all good. There we go. We are open with it. Take a look. A very nice situation there. Very thick, very creamy. All right, let's go for a dip. We're going to do a couple with this, and this is going to be pretty lovely, I have a feeling. No more dainty dips here. Let's go for a little bit more. What do you think? Not bad, right? Let's give this a shot with the ranch. Creamy, tart. Wow. Very rich. Combining that with the cheese, the beefy texture. Oh my God, guys. That is banging. Amazing. The ranch with the tacos here at Jack, a banging situation. Let's go for another bite on this. My God. Yeah, guys, the combo of the deep fried goodness along with that beefy mixture on the inside, which again has a little bit of spicing to it, which is nice. Nothing crazy, but it's good. On top of the creaminess of the cheese and naturally that fried outer coating. The lettuce is there really pretty much for effect. I'm not really tasting anything with that naturally. But guys, the combination is amazing. 2 for $3 on this is not a bad deal. And I am totally digging the fact that the size is what it is here. So you're getting a lot of that legendary taco goodness over at Jack in the Box in a bigger form, which is kind of cool. $1.50. These are normally like $1.29 each. So for a little bit extra, you're getting essentially a double taco. So a banging situation. All right, so let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next. But guys, I'm so glad to have given this one a shot. It's kind of a redo of the original review that I did there, but naturally in a bigger form because these are monstrous. They're larger, and they are definitely banging in terms of flavor. So we'll go for one more bite. We'll wrap this one up. Hang on. This is really, really good. Well, you know me when it comes to the marketing of these things. This is definitely very cool. I'm totally digging the whole Halloween theme with Jack's head over here. Very, very slick. I'm kind of getting a Nightmare Before Christmas vibe from it, which is really cool. But then, coming back to the main deal, as you can see, these are supersized pieces of goodness here. Deliciousness across the board, and naturally on the inside, with all that goodness there, you've got the cheese, you've got everything else on there, that mixture for the protein. And overall, guys, it's done very well. 2 for $3, not a bad deal on this. And again, if you've got Jack in the area, you already know these are legendary. You're just about to get it in XL form. Very monstrous, very tasty. But do get it with the ranch. It's pretty banging.
Monster Tacos are back at Jack.
Well, I think as most of you guys know, I don't usually return to certain products that I've reviewed in the past because naturally, unless there's something truly different about them, you've pretty much known all you need to know about them. So unless there's something that's going to change, like in this case, the size, I definitely wanted to show it to you naturally because I was very curious myself, and I'm so glad to have given those a shot again. Truly delicious stuff. And honestly, I kind of expected that based upon my first review of these a few years ago. So overall, I'm going to have to give the returning, but then again, new for me because it's my first time giving these monstrous tacos a shot over here at Jack in the Box, the obvious 10 out of 10. I mean, guys, how could I not based upon my last review back in 2019? That's exactly the same type of thing, just on a grand scale. And I'm totally digging the size overall because you're getting a lot of bang for the buck. Pair it up with your favorite sauce of choice. In this case, I would recommend the ranch. You have something to look forward to. And for the Halloween season, you've got some fun marketing and a truly monstrous-sized fast food taco that really satisfies. Pretty banging stuff. All right, so do me a quick favor. If you've got Jack in the Box in the area, drop some comments down below. Let me know how often you get the regular tacos over here at Jack in the Box. And now that the monstrous tacos are back on the menu, how many times have you had these so far? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Yes, sir, a nice return for spooky season with this one, Jack in the Box, but I think this year you missed out by not doing something different with the shell itself. I mean, how about using some blue corn, changing the color just a bit to kind of match what we're seeing on the outside of the package? That'd be pretty cool. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.